By the fourth week, the leaves told the truth. They were no longer flat and glossy. Some had curled inward. A few had turned slightly yellow near the edges. The top layer of soil looked pale and dusty. When I pressed it gently with my finger, it felt dry several inches down. Now here is the contrast. On day 3 without water, the tree looked almost the same as always. The leaves were still firm. The color was still deep green. If you walked past it, you would not notice anything unusual. But 4 weeks later, the change was visible. And yet, the tree was not dead. That surprised many people when they saw it. The stress was real. But it had not reached the point of no return. Growers have observed this pattern for years. Citrus trees often show signs slowly before they fail. If your lemon tree has looked tired or dull during dry spells, you are not doing anything wrong. Before explaining why this worked, it helps to understand why I stopped watering in the first place. Many gardeners, especially beginners, worry about underwatering. But just as often, the real problem is too much water. Citrus roots do not like to sit in wet soil for long periods. They need air as much as they need moisture. I decided to stop watering on purpose because I wanted to observe what the tree would do on its own. Not to harm it. Not to push it too far. But to see how it responds when we step back. Lemon trees come from regions where rain is not constant. Their roots are designed to search. To stretch deeper when the surface dries. This natural behavior can only happen when the soil is allowed to dry a little between waterings. If we water lightly every day, the roots stay near the top. They become shallow, weak, dependent. This small experiment was not about neglect. It was about understanding the rhythm of the plant. In the first week without water, very little changed. The soil slowly lost moisture. The top dried first, but deeper down it still held some dampness. The leaves remained firm. They did not droop. The color stayed steady. This is because lemon trees store some moisture inside their leaves and stems. They are not as fragile as they sometimes appear. A short dry period often causes no visible harm. For beginners, this stage can feel confusing. The soil looks dry. You may feel the urge to rush in with the watering can. But early dryness does not always mean danger. Sometimes it simply means the roots are beginning to search. During this first week, the tree was adjusting. Quietly. Slowly. By the second week, subtle changes began to appear. The leaves were still green, but they were not as shiny. In the afternoon heat, a few leaves drooped slightly. By evening, they lifted again. This is a sign the tree is conserving water during the warmest part of the day. In hotter climates, this stage can happen faster. In cooler regions, especially in mild spring weather, the change may take longer. Temperature matters. Wind matters. Even the size of the pot makes a difference. A tree in the ground can reach deeper moisture. A tree in a container depends entirely on what is inside that pot. At this point, the tree was not in crisis. It was responding. Adjusting its water use. Slowing down slightly. This brings us to the most important insight. Roots decide everything. When we water lightly and often, the top few inches stay moist. Roots have no reason to grow deeper. They remain close to the surface where water is easy to find. But when the surface dries and moisture is only deeper down, roots stretch. They grow longer, stronger, more stable. There is a balance here. Controlled dryness can encourage deeper roots. But extreme dryness can damage them. The goal is not stress for the sake of stress. It is gentle encouragement. Think of it like exercise. A small challenge builds strength. Too much strain causes harm. In this experiment, the drying soil encouraged the roots to reach further. The tree slowed its growth slightly above ground. But below the surface, something important was happening. This is why watering deeply, then allowing time before the next watering, often creates healthier citrus trees. By the third week, the stress became easier to see. More leaves curled at the edges. A few older leaves turned yellow and dropped. This can worry many gardeners. But older leaves are usually the first to fall when a tree conserves energy. The plant protects new growth first. Leaf drop does not always mean death. It can mean adjustment. The branches were still flexible. The trunk was still firm. When I gently scratched the bark, The tissue underneath was green. These are signs of life. If the branches had become brittle or gray inside, that would be different. But this tree was still very much alive. At this stage, I watched closely. Observation is safer than constant action. No heavy lifting. No daily digging. Just looking. Feeling the soil. Paying attention. By the 4th week, the full picture was clear. The tree had survived. But it was clearly under drought stress. Growth had slowed. New leaves were smaller. The soil was fully dry from top to bottom. If I had continued much longer, real damage could have begun. Extended drought can dry out fine feeder roots. And once those are lost, recovery becomes harder. So this is not a suggestion to stop watering for months. It is a reminder that short dry periods are not always harmful. There is a safe limit. And that limit depends on your climate. In a cool coastal region, soil dries slowly. A lemon tree might handle longer gaps between watering. In a hot inland area with strong sun and wind, moisture disappears quickly. The same 4 weeks could be too long. Trees in pots dry out faster than those planted in the ground. Dark containers heat up more. Small pots lose water quickly. Large containers hold moisture longer. Humidity also matters. In dry air, leaves lose water faster. In humid regions, loss is slower. This is why strict schedules often fail. Watering every 3 days may work in one place and cause trouble in another. It helps to think less about the calendar and more about the soil. Is it dry several inches down? Is the pot light when lifted slightly? Are the leaves firm in the morning? Observation replaces guesswork. One common mistake many beginners make is watering lightly but frequently. A small splash every day keeps the surface damp but does not reach deeper roots. This can lead to shallow root systems. The tree becomes dependent on constant attention. A deeper watering, done less often, allows moisture to move downward. Then, as the top dries, roots follow that moisture deeper. This approach requires less effort over time. No need for daily bending or constant checking. Just a steady rhythm. Water thoroughly. Then wait. Let the soil tell you when it is time again. If you are unsure, you are not alone. Many gardeners learn this lesson slowly. It is part of understanding how plants truly grow. If you would like, you can share in the comments what climate you garden in and how often you water your lemon tree. It can be helpful to see how different regions compare. In the end, this 4-week experiment was not about neglect. It was about trust. The tree showed stress, but it also showed strength. It reminded me that roots need air as well as water. They need depth, not just surface comfort. When we step back a little, plants often respond by growing stronger below the soil. Simple care. Careful observation. Gentle adjustments. Do less. Get more.